Morning everyone, it is the 10th of February, day 13, and I've just come off the north side of the road at Winding Stair Gap, about to make my way up past, let's see, we're going to try and do 15 to 16 miles today. I forget the name of the shelter past Waya, but that's where I'm heading today. And like I said, this is about 50 meters on the track on the other side of the road, on the north side of Winding Stair Gap. And if you weren't going into Franklin, what a phenomenal water source, and it just keeps going. So we'll continue on, and if I see anything of interest, I'll start recording again and let you guys know what I see. All right, I'll catch you later. Yeah, this is five minutes up trail from the other water. This is actually an easier place to access and top up if you needed to. Yeah, very nice. Beautiful day today. It's about 35 degrees at the moment, which was the high for yesterday. And that's at Franklin, that's not even going up higher. And yeah, it got cold. It's supposed to get down to 15, and by all accounts it did. But today it's supposed to be a high of 59, and I don't think it's getting below 30 tonight. So yeah, much nicer day. Had a really enjoyable stay at Gooders. Yeah, it's a nice place. Recommend it. One thing I forgot to mention in the video on the place was he has spare clothing available too if you come in and you've got to get everything washed. He has, like, you know, pajama bottoms and t-shirts and stuff like that. So he's improving the Wi-Fi there. It was a little slow, but yeah, he said he's getting a much more powerful one for the main March rush, so he shouldn't have any issues. But good stay. Yeah, lovely day. You know, I'm sure that's swinging and lick gap, but either way, it's hysterical. Oh, the simple things. So this is basically what the track has been like, coming up from Winding Stair Gap on the other side. Pretty easy track. But you are going up a fairly steep hill, but it's switchbacked fairly extensively, so I mean, there's still ice and everything on the ground from the other night. And yeah, apparently people that were stuck out on the trail the day I decided to say, you know, yeah, no thanks. They have a bit of a hard time of things up here, so you know, it's okay. It's okay to not, you know, purposely put yourself in really uncomfortable conditions. But no, it's lovely out here today. It's about 41 degrees now, and there's not a cloud anywhere, and it's a nice easy trail. And I'll catch up with you later. Yeah, the walk up here is very pleasant. It's I mean, you're going up some steep hills, but it's really switchbacked really nicely. I mean, a lot of it you're you're barely on a 1 to 2% gradient. So, you know, I would say I've been doing about 3.5 miles an hour. I mean, not through this bit with the ice, but yeah, it's a very comfortable walk. Damn tree roots. But yeah, making good progress. Still a lot of snow around from the other night. Well, that's fitting. Perfect, actually. Beautiful day. Yeah, there's snow on the ground. I'm already down to my wicker shirt. It's let's see. Yeah, it's around 39 degrees. But like I said, I mean the grade is pretty easy. So, you know, I'm still perspiring because you're able to get a good rate of speed going. So, yeah, it's been a very enjoyable morning so far. God, it's so nice out here today. And even though the snow's on the ground, it's only because it's in the shade. I mean, it's like 41 degrees now. And it's just perfect. Perfect hiking weather. Beautiful blue sky. Awesome. Very nice and clear today. The fires came through here all right. It's in memoriam of a forest supervisor up here. I'm pushing through, so I'm not climbing up there, but it's been a great day. I don't know if I'm going to make 16 miles. I got a bit of a later start, but God, beautiful day. Well, we're here at Wire Bold. Yeah, Wire Bold Shelter. It's 3:27. I'm gonna push on to Cold Spring. So it's about another 5 miles. The weather's gorgeous, there's no real wind. Track's decent. Some of the ice melt's making it a little tricky, but yeah, I'm gonna push on. Go another 5 miles, I'll get there by 5, I would imagine. But this is a really nice shelter. You got a good privy. And great views. A nicely designed shelter. And you know, this is what I was talking about, overhangs on the sides. And of course, you know, this is a better design. The one I was at Rock Gap, it just finished here, and then it had like a 2-foot overhang, and then there was none of this. So, you know, this is, you know, these types are a far superior design. And, yeah, there's not a ton of graffiti in here. But yeah, really nice shelter. It's only about 2 minutes off the track. I don't know about the water source. I'm not stopping. I've got a full bottle of water left, so I'm gonna rock on, and I'll see you all at what was it, Cold Creek shelter. About 20 minutes past wire board shelter. Track's good. It's getting less sloppy the further I go along here. Coming down the hill, you know, actually the whole trail today up to Wire Gap was cake, absolute cake. And but once you cross that asphalt road, it becomes a different track. It gets a lot steeper. There's a lot more tree roots, a lot more rocks on the trail. Slows you down. You got to spend a lot more time really looking at where you're putting your feet. And it took me longer than I thought to be able to summit that hill where the rock tower was. Then, yeah, it took me longer than I thought. So once you come off that, you're back in the shade of the mountain, and the track gets, you know, you're dealing with a lot of rocky stairs. There's more ice and snow, and then ice melt, and the trail became very soupy, very slippery. But that wire board shelter, that's a great shelter, man. If you're timing it that way to be there, it's a good choice. Really, really nice spot. And I don't know if I showed it, but there, you know, there's a cooking grate on the fire ring as well. Yeah. Hopefully this cold stream shelter I'm going to is just as nice. But yeah, it's been a nice day. Hardly any wind. Nice and clear. There's something I'm forgetting. What was it? Oh, there's a water source coming out at Wire Gap, at that asphalt road. You'll see water trickling down on the other side of the road, and you look to your right, and there's like a PVC pipe just coming out of the hill. And there was actually a decent source of water there. I didn't need it, and I was kind of in a rush to push through. But yeah, that's a good watering spot too. Wire Gap, asphalt road. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. That's a sight for sore eyes. Man, the ascent coming up here was longer than I thought it was going to be. It's 5:30, so it took me 2 hours to get here. Hey, hey! Oh my God, human beings! Hey, soldiers!
It's Kiwi! Oh, I'm sorry.
Woo!